Hey YouTubers, it's me again, Melissa Murdock. I'm a professional and celebrity makeup artist here in Los Angeles. I'm here today to show you how to get a look like Kate's, which is naturally flawless and will have people thinking you woke up like this. So if you at home want to look perfectly glowy and radiant, really put together and beautiful, but you don't want anyone to think you're wearing makeup, this is the look for you. The first thing I'm doing is using a great moisturizer to really wake up the skin. I'm using Kiehl's, which I love, but use whatever works for your skin type, and make sure that you're really massaging it in. This brings the skin to life, gives it a little more circulation, just makes it look way healthier. So next, to make sure that the skin looks really even, but without using an actual foundation, which will look heavy and fake, I'm using a concealer pen. This one's by Ellis Foss. I absolutely love it. There's plenty of other brands that make them as well. So I'm just going in areas where I can see obvious discoloration, maybe a little redness around the nose. That's common for people. Just hit those areas with the pen and then press to blend it in because it keeps the coverage right there. In the inner corner where that darkness is, the outer corner, there's a little redness on her cheek, so I'm just gonna hit that. So when you guys are at home, definitely just make sure you're assessing your own face. You don't have to copy what I'm doing here. See what kind of stands out to you, especially if you have a blemish or something like that. Definitely hit it with your concealer. So I've just hit the key areas that need the coverage because the rest of this is really beautiful skin. Let that shine through, especially with a little bit of moisturizer on it. It already looks great. Don't think that you need to cover up your skin in order for it to look good. That's a great tip for any makeup application. So now I'm just gonna groom the brows a little bit. I'm gonna use a clear brow gel. You could also use hairspray in a pinch. And then if you've got any areas that are really sparse, like you've got something noticeable that's missing, you can fill in with a little pencil. Next, I'm gonna take a brown mascara and I'm just gonna apply a whisper of it. It's really not much. So don't load up like you normally would. Just kind of hit the tips maybe just to make them pop. So I've actually just put a little mascara on my fingers so that I can just pat on the barest amount of color because using the wand would put on too much. All right, so I'm just using a cream blush to add a little bit of color into the cheek. You could totally use your fingertips. You don't have to have this special sponge I have, but if you want it, it's called Beauty Blender. It's amazing. It blends as it applies. Next, I'm gonna pat a little bit of that color onto the lip. I'm taking what's left on my finger after doing the cheek and the lip. Close your eye. I'm gonna press that into the crease. That's a really great trick to tie all the tones together. So my finishing touch is actually to use a highlighter. I'm using a liquid highlighter from MAC called Strobe Cream. Follow the C shape around the eye, just the outer edge there, on the brow bone, down the outer corner. This just catches the light and makes the skin look super healthy. I'm also gonna do just a touch on the bridge of the nose and on her Cupid's bow. And finally, close your eye. A little bit of that same highlighter will catch the light right in the center of the eye and give it a little more dimension. And that's it. She looks naturally flawless, like she woke up like this. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We would love to hear some suggestions for tutorials you'd like to see if you want to leave them in the comments below. Also, subscribe. Click the button. Do it. We love you. See you next time. Bye.